Hello everyone, Zsuzsa is here. Welcome in this beautiful day and hopefully beautiful practice. The aim of the practice today, if you feel a little bit lost, if you feel you are not pretty sure what is your direction, or even if you know your direction but you feel I'm not sure I can do it, to wake up your inner power, to wake up your self-esteem, to wake up the fire within you. We will work with the area in basically the center of the body, above the belly button and below your rib cage. This is the area, it's called the third chakra, which is the seat of your inner fire. We will use a hand gesture today, which I explain first. It's called PUSHAN MUDRA. I explain first because probably when you will lie down on the floor, and even if you have 10 fingers only, when I start to explain, by the time your eyes are closed, maybe you will think, oh my god, I have at least 100 fingers and I have no idea what she's talking about. So, with your left hand, you bring the tip of your thumb and a tip of your middle and ring finger together. So, this is the posture, okay? And with the right hand, just a little change. Instead of the two middle fingers, the first two fingers together with the tip of your thumb. So, the tip of your thumb and your index finger, pointing finger, and your middle finger, okay? The rest of the fingers, they are straight, okay? So this is the hand gesture, just for your information. Enjoy the practice. Thank you for turning up. Let's start the practice in a relatively pleasant position. Lie down on your back, okay? Keep your feet as wide as your mat or a little bit wider than hip width apart. Bring your knees together. Your lower back nice and flat on the floor. And open your arms nice and wide. And don't need to do anything particular, just close your eyes. Have a nice deep inhale through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Whole body is relaxed. 2 more times, breathing in. And exhaling out. Exhale out everything bothers you in this very moment. Breathing in. And as you exhale, feel the weight of your feet, your pelvis, your shoulders, arms, head on the floor. Breathing in. And just stay with the breath for a couple of moments. And pay a little more attention to the center of your body, above the belly button, underneath the rib cage, as I already explained. Stay there, breathe there. Try not to change your breath, not to manipulate your breath yet. Just watch the breath. Do you find this area is active or passive? Is it easy to breathe into this area, activate this area? Or there is no movement at all? And don't forget, we are not here to judge ourselves. We are here to start to recognize what's going on in the body. And now bring your hands into PUSHAN Mudra, which I already explained. Just in case you forget, left hand, the thumb, and the middle of your ring and middle finger together. Other hand, right hand, thumb, tip of your thumb, and the index finger and the middle finger together. The rest of the fingers are straight. And just continue breathing. And watch what is your experience, how your breath changed. Try not to expect anything. You are here to observe. Watch the center of the body. Watch the third chakra area. Is there any change there? Or nothing at all? Even if you find there is awful lot of space get created, even if you find there is no change at all, it's perfectly fine. Stay there for a breath or two. Through this hand gesture, through this mudra, you happen to activate the center of the body, the third chakra area. Maybe this change is so really small, so subtle that you say there is no change. But trust, the energy is still changing. Your breath is still changing. We will come back to this mudra during the practice, so try to remember, okay? And now with the next breath, slowly bring both knees next to the chest, rest your hands on your knees, and start to mobilize a little bit the lower back. Simply just draw a couple of circles with your knees, one direction. Have a massage for the lower back. If you have lower back pain, it's quite pleasant. And that direction. Beautiful. Nice. And now with the next breath, keep your knees next to the chest, arms resting on the floor. And as you exhale, really simple, lower both knees towards the left, turn your head towards the right. Rest your legs, your feet on the floor. Inhale, back to the center. As you exhale, at the direction, lower your knees to the right, turn your head towards the left. Inhale, little change. As you exhale, lower your legs towards the floor, but this time without touching the floor. As you see, there is a little space between my leg and the floor. If it's too much, stick with the version 1. Inhale. As you exhale, lower your legs towards the left, right. Inhale, version 3. Again, a little change. As you exhale, lower your legs towards the floor without touching the floor. Extend your right leg, keeping the two knees together. If it's not your cup of tea, stay with version 1 or 2. Inhale, knees back to the center. As you exhale, other side. Again, you have 3 options. Choose appropriately. Inhale. As you exhale, maybe practice version 1 or 2 or 3, or version 4, straighten both legs. Inhale, back to the center. As you exhale, exactly the same on the other side. Feel free to play with the postures and do it 2 more times on each side. Okay, version 1 or 2 or 3. Completely your choice. Be honest with yourself, what is the best for your body. If you feel you practice version 3 or 4 or 2, whichever, and you feel awful lot of tension, go back and practice 1 or 2 or 3. Inhale, knees back to the center. As you exhale, right. Inhale, back to the center. Place your hands behind your knees. Hug your knees next to the chest. Lift your forehead next to your knees. And with the next inhale, roll up into seated position. Okay? Find a comfortable seated pose. I turn towards you, just because it's easier for you to see my posture. And rest your hands on your legs. Just stay there for a couple of moments. Watch your spine. Some of us have the tendency to run the spine a little bit, to squeeze slightly bit this area. And we feel, no, I cannot do anything. No, I'm not strong enough. No, I'm not capable. Some of us lifting the chest, arching the spine. Now try to find the balanced middle when your spine nice and long. If you're not sure, you can use a hand gesture again. Grab your fists, thumbs pointing towards the sky, and have a little bang on your knees. That will help to lengthen the spine. Do it as many times as you want, and have to stay there. Spine nice and long. And again, bring your hands back into PUSHAN mudra. If you forget anytime, open your eyes and just watch what I'm doing with my hands. Otherwise, feel free to keep your eyes closed. We are coming back this hand gesture again and again and again during the whole practice. I like just drawing the shape of this picture, of this mudra, because it reminds me to a little flame which is sitting in the center of the body, above the belly button. When you bringing this mudra into action, because when you bringing your hands into this mudra, is like when you are turning on your heater at home. Little flame is there. Breathing in through your nose, exhaling out. Feel the support of the earth underneath your body. And this little flame was born. As you've been born, we all have mother and father. Definitely divine mother and divine father. The sky, the sun on the sky is your father. The earth underneath is your divine mother. Mother Earth, Pachamama. And don't forget, as we go through life, you can lose everything. You can lose your clothes, your job, your partner, your house. What you always have within you, as long as you are alive, this breath you have right now. Breathing in the energy, maybe color yellow, maybe color gold, from the sky, from the sun, the warmth, the power. Is stepping into your body, spreading in your body. And as you exhale, just allow yourself to get supported. Just surrender. Don't forget your divine mother is there to nurture you. Doesn't matter what. Breathing in the energy, the power. You need to have the next step. And exhale out, surrender. Concentrate on this little flame. Visualize this little flame. And now let's draw 3 big circles with the arms. As you're breathing in, separate your fingers. Open your fingers nice and wide. Lift your arms up. Reach, 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 reach. And as you exhale, imagine you're grabbing something and bring your hands back into PUSHAN Mudra. And whatever you grab, whatever you're pulling it down, 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 bring it to the center of your body. And again, inhale, huge circle. Imagine you're connecting with the sun. Your palms are mirroring the sun. And you're bringing up, down, energy, power, whatever you need to feed this flame a little bit more as you exhale. Beautiful. And last time, inhale, arms reaching up. Like you're hugging the sun, like you're hugging the universe. And again, hands in PUSHAN Mudra, bring down, 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 down. Beautiful. And now with the next inhale, lift your arms up towards the sky again. Now stay in this position. And we have a little change. Now your fingers open. Imagine you have the little suns at the end of your arms. And as you exhale, grab whatever you need, create fists, and bring your fists next to your shoulders and turn your chest towards, in my case, the right side. Inhale, arms reaching up. As you exhale, chest turning towards the opposite direction, and open the mouth and exhale like okay? Inhale. Exhale. Okay? Now, we will do it 10 times in each direction. It's coming from Kundalini Yoga. So it's a little bit different as what I normally teach. That will hopefully activate the center of your body, and hopefully you will feel nice and warm at the end of this little practice. So do it 10 times in your own pace, in your own times. If you want, keep your eyes closed. If you want, open your eyes. Keep your arms reaching up if you're ready with the 10. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Arms reaching up. Your fingers are the rays of the sun. Watch how your body feels now. Watch the temperature. And imagine you collecting, gathering the fire of the sun, and through your fingers, through your arms, is traveling into the center of your body. With every inhale, this little flame is getting bigger and bigger. Breathe in yellow color, breathe in gold, breathe in light, breathe in whatever is easier for you to visualize. Breathe in energy, breathe in power, self-esteem. And as you exhale, slowly rest your hands on your legs. Keep your eyes closed. Just breathe. Stay there for 2 or 3 breaths. Which area of your life needs a little more support, a little more energy, a little more life? With every inhale, breathe in whatever you need. And always remind yourself as we are going through the practice, as you bring in your hands into PUSHAN mudra, the energy or whatever you need is always there around you. Stay there for a breath. And now with the next breath, open your eyes. If your eyes been closed, bring your knees together and place your hands behind your knees. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. And option 1, toes on the floor. This is your position. It's perfectly fine. Stay like this, okay? Or option 2, lift one shin, lift your other shin. Okay? If you want, keep one foot on the floor and after a while just change. If you feel super comfortable, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. If you feel super comfortable, bring your arms parallel to the floor. Open your chest, open the front of your body. Like a little solar panel, just collecting, gathering the sun, gathering the energy. Allow the universe to provide whatever you need. Stay there for 2 breaths. It's called boat pose. Make sure the spine is still long, your boat is not sinking. Stay there for a breath. Beautiful. As you exhale, release. Find your way to come into all 4 position. Maybe cross your shins and come into all 4 pose. Keep your knees hip distance apart, your hands underneath your shoulders. And as you're breathing in, roll the shoulders back, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, arching your spine. As you exhale, round your spine, sit on your heels. You are in child pose. One more time. Inhale back to all 4 position, arch. Looking forward, lift the chest. As you exhale, round your spine, sit on your heels, child pose. Beautiful. Now a little change. Inhale back to all 4 position, arch, lengthen the front. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, keep your knees slightly bit bent. You're pushing yourself backwards. Imagine someone pulling your buttocks backwards. Inhale, knees on the floor, looking forward, arch. As you exhale, round your spine, sit on your heels, exhale out fully and completely. Nice. Do it 2 more times. Every breath, one movement. Every breath followed by a movement. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees on the floor, looking forward, arch. As you exhale, round your spine, reach the sky with the back of the body, sit on your heels, exhaling out. Last time, inhale, back to all 4 position, arch. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees on the floor, looking forward, arch. As you exhale, round your spine, sit on your heels, child pose. Inhale, arch. And as you exhale, come into down dog and let's stay in downward facing dog. Feel free to move, walk a little bit in downward facing dog. Just pedal with your feet. Feel free to swing your hip to the right, to the left, shake your head, nod your head, whatever feels good. Stay in down dog, breathe there, walk there. And with the next exhale, come into plank position. Come into plank pose. Make sure your back is not arched, okay? Lift the pubic bone towards the belly button, zipping up your invisible trouser. Inhale, downward facing dog. As you exhale, you are in plank. 2 more times. Inhale, downward facing dog. As you exhale, plank. And last time, inhale. As you exhale, plank. And now stay there. If you feel it's too much, one knee on the floor or both knees on the floor, but still engaging the center of your body. Stay there. Try to reach the sky with the lower back and with the space between the shoulder blades. Someone pulling your heel back, crown of the head forward. Breathing. If you feel it's a little bit too much, please, if you start to lose your breath, please release the pose, one knee or both knees down. If you feel your body start to get shaky a little bit, but it's still okay, you're still able to breathe, stay there. 4 more breaths. Breathing in. Beautiful. Lower your knees on the floor. Sit on your heels, come into child pose. Interlace the fingers behind you, forehead on the floor. And with the next inhale, lift your hands towards the ceiling. Lift your buttocks away from your heels. Crown of the head, top of your head on the floor. Stay there for 3 breaths. Two more breaths. Nice. As you exhale, sit on your heels. Release your hands. Walk your hands towards the front edge of the mat and come back to all 4 position. Your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. And just a teeny tiny movement. Again, zip up. Engage your abdominal region and lift your knees just a millimeter, a centimeter above the floor. Okay, so it's teeny tiny lift. And again, if you want to stay in this position, if you want to stretch the soles of the feet a little bit, keep your knees as far away from the floor as it was. Just slide a little bit back and a little bit forward, okay? So just teeny tiny movement. That's it. Perfect. Stay there. If you find it's a little bit too much, drop your knees. And whenever your body is ready, come back and stay in the position. How the center of your body feels. You started to feel it? Is it shaky? Or you have super strong abdominal region and you feel nothing at all? Stay there for 2 more breaths. Nice. Last breath here. Knees on the floor. Walk your hands towards the front edge of the mat. 10 fingertips on the floor or palms and try to reach the floor with the chest. Stay there, breathe there. 2 exhale. Nice. And with the next breath, press your palms into the floor, maybe forearms on the floor, sliding your chest forward and lower the whole body down. Come flat on the floor, okay? Now your hands probably next to your shoulders. Walk your hands slightly bit back, that your hands next to the rib cage, okay? Forehead down. As you inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, come into low cobra. If your body happy, come into cobra. Pubic bone still on the floor, rib cage is lifted, shoulders back, chest forward. If your body super happy, come into upward facing dog, pelvis lifted, knees lifted, just the top of your feet on the floor. Imagine someone pulling your chest forward. Try to push yourself forward. Stay there for 2 breaths. You have 2 other options if it's not your posture. Last inhale. As you exhale, lower your knees on the floor, come into child pose. Rest your forehead on your hands. And from this position, again, walk your hands towards your knees. Come into kneeling position this time, okay? Your knees hip distance apart. Tuck your toes under. Again, zip up your invisible trouser. Grab your rib cage. Rest your hands on the rib cage. Your thumbs behind the rib cage. Inhale. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest. Keep zipping up. You have a little engagement. Keep looking forward, okay? So please don't look up. Your thumbs behind you. You press your thumbs against the rib cage. Lift the chest even further up. Bringing your elbows towards each other, shoulder blades towards each other. You still looking forward. Stay there for 2 breaths. Last inhale here. Nice. And as you exhale, slowly release. Bring your knees together. Sit on your heels. Rest your hands on your legs. Close your eyes for a moment. How do you feel right now? Slowly open your eyes. Come back into all four position. Let's twist the spine slightly bit, okay? So with the next inhale, lift your right arm up towards the sky, look towards the fingertips. As you exhale, thread your right arm underneath your body without touching the floor. Inhale. Lift your right arm up 2 more times. As you exhale, thread your right arm underneath your body. Inhale, lift, 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 lift. As you exhale, thread. Now lower your shoulder, your arm on the floor. And maybe this is your position today, okay? Imagine I'm standing behind you. I'm pushing or pulling the left side of your pelvis backwards, okay? My thumb is here and pulling a little bit back. Stay in this position. If that's your cup of tea, slowly extend, straighten the left arm towards the front. If you want to go a little bit further, left leg straight, keep your toes on the floor. Or if you want, lift your left foot off the floor. Find your pose. Stay there for 2 long inhales. 2 long exhales. Last breath there. Back to all 4 positions. Slowly lower both knees on the floor. Come back into all 4. Let's have one cat and cow pose that just neutralizes the spine as you're breathing in. Arch. As you exhale, round your spine. Good. Inhale, neutralize the spine. Exactly the same on the other side. Lift the left arm up. Look towards the fingertips. As you exhale, thread your arm underneath your body. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhaling out. Thread your arm underneath your body. Try to reach something on your right side. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, thread. Now keep your arm, your shoulder, your head on the floor. And again, before you do anything, before you change the position, shift your right hip back. Okay? And now if you want to practice version 2 or 3 or 4, try to practice the same version you've been practicing on the other side. Okay? If your body really doesn't agree, of course, step back. Stay there for 2 breaths. Last inhale. Right knee on the floor. And twist your spine. And again, walk your hands towards the front edge of the mat. Lower the chest down. Imagine my hand is between the shoulder blades. And where you feel the hands between the shoulder blades, just release, just release, just release. Stay there for a breath. And with the next inhale, palms on the floor. Again, sliding your chest forward. Keep your forearms on the floor. Coming into position when the whole upper body flat on the floor. Again, walk your hands back next to the rib cage. Roll the shoulders back and lift the chest. Stay in this pose if low cobra is for you. Keep your pelvis on the floor. Lift the rib cage if cobra is yours. If you want to practice upward facing dog, that's another version. Tuck your toes under and keep your pelvis nice and low, nice and heavy. And just swing your hip to the right, to the left, draw a circle with the pelvis. Make sure your lower back is happy, chest traveling forward. Someone pulling your heel back, shoulders back. One more breath there. And from there, downward facing dog. Slowly lift the bum towards the sky. Perfect. Stay in downward facing dog. And with the next breath, with teeny tiny steps, walk your feet towards your hands. Keeping your feet hip distance apart. Soften both knees, folding forward. Now keep just the right hand on the floor, right palm on the floor, left hand on your lower back. Inhale, both legs are straight. And as you exhale, turn the chest towards the left. If you need a brick or block underneath your right hand or fingertips on the floor, that's perfectly fine. Or keep one hand on your shin, that's fine, okay? And if that's available, lift the left arm up towards the sky. Stay there. And now bend your right knee, bend your right knee, bend your right knee. Just breathe. Allow the left arm to be heavy. Stay there for a breath. And change. Soften both knees. Left hand on the floor, palm, fingertips, your choice. Right hand on your lower back. Inhale, straighten both legs, lift the chest. As you exhale, start to turn the chest towards the right and slowly bend your left knee. Stay as you are or lift your right arm. Watch the difference between the two sides. Right arm super heavy. Breathe into the back of the right leg or wherever you feel something is going on in your body. Stay there for a breath. As you exhale, soften both hands, soften both knees, place your hands onto your hip and come up into standing pose. And with the next inhale, huge circle with your arms, lift your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands next to your heart. Nice. Now make sure that your feet are hip distance apart and step your left foot slightly bit back, okay? Make sure the two heels are not on one line. You still have the distance between the 2 feet. Hands on your elbows or hands into reverse prayer position. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. And as you exhale, folding forward. Again, don't worry about how deep is your forward fold, do your own practice. Stay there. Imagine I'm standing behind you and again I'm pulling your right hip slightly bit back, okay? Right hip back, left hip forward. Stay there for 3 more breaths. Every single exhale, just breathe into the area where you feel. Exhale out from the area where you feel something is going in your body, where you need a little extra space. Stay there for a breath. Nice. Now, release your hands. Place your right hand on your lower back, left fingertips on the floor outside of your right foot. Use block underneath your hand if your knees are bent. Inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, use your right hand, hook your right thumb into the right groin, push your right hip back. And as you exhale, slowly turn the chest towards the right. Okay, slowly, breath by breath, building up the pose. Make sure the right hip is traveling backwards as you're keeping your right hand on your lower back. Okay, or keep it in the groin area if you're fine, if you're happy. If you want, lift your right arm up. Right hip back, stay there. If you're super happy and super comfortable, go a little bit further, but just if you are super comfortable. Looking down, walk your hand towards the front edge of the mat and lift the left foot off the floor, okay? Keep turning the chest towards the sky. Stay there for a breath wherever you are. If you practice the last version, both feet on the floor, and again, both hands on the floor at the front edge of the mat, and create a little bit bigger distance between the 2 feet. Step your left foot back. Keep your right knee bent. Right palm on the floor inside of the right leg. And now lift the left arm up towards the sky. Allow the left arm to be super heavy. Press your knee against the arm against the knee. Stay there for 2 breaths. Press the outer edge of the left foot into the floor. 1 more breath there. Warrior 2. Release your right arm and come into Warrior 2 position. Do you remember the hand gestures? Left hand, thumb and the middle 2 fingers. Right hand, thumb and the first 2 fingers. Now we will use the hand gesture. Bend your front knee. Imagine someone pushing your front knee a little bit back. And as you're breathing in, lift your arms up. You're gathering the energy. And whatever you need, just pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. And again. Arms parallel to the front. floor. As you're breathing in, lift up. As you exhale, find your hands gesture. Beautiful. 2 more times, breathing in. Exhaling out. Look towards the fingertips, which are at the front. Right fingertips, breathing in. And exhaling out. Stay there for a breath. Side angle, press your right elbow against your right knee. Left arm reaching up or reaching. Stay there, breathe there. If you want to bind your hands, you have the option, bind your hands. Stay there for a breath. With the next inhale, back to warrior 2. And with the next inhale, lift your left heel off the floor. Reach your arms up. And as you exhale, palms together next to your heart, twist. Press the tip of your left elbow against your left knee. Turning the chest towards the right. Again, exactly the same as on the other side, other direction. If you want, you can keep the left hand on the floor, right arm reaching up. Or you can bind your hands. Is your choice. If you want a little extra challenge, again, left fingertips on the floor, right arm reaching up. And looking down towards the floor. And as you're shifting your left hand towards the front edge of the mat, lifting your left leg off the floor. Find your option, find your version, 2 breaths wherever you are. Last inhale. As you exhale, slowly step your left foot back. Both hands on the floor. You are in downward facing dog. Stay in downward facing dog. If you want to continue activating the center, come into plank pose. If you need a little rest, come into child pose. If you want to practice vinyasa, feel free to practice your vinyasa. Stay there, breathe there. And now with teeny tiny steps, walk your hands towards your feet. Walk your hands towards your feet. Keep your feet hip width apart. Stay there for a breath or 2. Exhaling out through your mouth. And in the next inhale, huge circle with your arms. Come up again to standing position, hands next to your heart. Beautiful. And doing exactly the same little sequence, facing towards the other direction, turn towards the back edge of your mat, keeping your feet hip width apart. And now we are not just working with different side of the body, but your point of view will be different as well, your view will be different as well. So don't be surprised if your body will react differently, okay? So again, keep your feet hip distance apart. Now step your right foot back. Again, hands on your elbows or hands into reverse prayer position. Inhale, breathe in here. And as you exhale, falling forward. Again, imagine someone hand, someone thumb pressing your left hip, the left groin backwards. Stay there. Breathe into the area where you feel the stretch. Exhaling out. Just breathe. No expectations. Enjoy what you have right now. Last breath there. Left hand on your lower back, right hand on the floor outside of your left foot. Inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, as you're turning the chest towards the left, again, shift your left hip back, right hip forward, lengthen the left side, and maybe stay there. Maybe lift your left arm up towards the sky. Stay there, breathe there. And again, if you feel super comfortable, feel free to practice the next version. When you're looking down, walk your right hand slightly bit forward,
but still keep turning the chest towards the sky. Energize the leg which is in the air. 2 breaths wherever you are. Version 1 to 100 doesn't matter. Stay still. Breathe. Last inhale. Back to the previous position. If you practice the last version, both feet on the floor, both hands on the floor, and again step your right foot slightly bit back like you are doing in Warrior 2. Left palm on the floor inside of your left leg, and lift your right arm up. Right arm is super heavy. Try to reach the sky, and in the meantime imagine someone pulling your wrist back. Press your left knee against the arm against the knee, and stay up to breath. Just breathe. Last inhale. Get ready for Warrior 2. Zip up your invisible trouser. Engage the pelvic floor muscle and arms parallel to the floor. Breathe in. And again, inhale. Connect with your Divine Father. Gathering the energy, and don't forget your little hand gesture, or if you have enough of the mudras, just forget the mudras. And arms parallel to the floor. And 3 more times. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, bring the fire down. With every breath, this little flame getting bigger and bigger, stronger and stronger. Inhale, breathing in, lifting, reaching your antennas towards the sky, towards the universe, towards the sun. And as you exhale, bring everything down into your body, your mind, your heart. Last time, breathing in. And as you exhale, back to Warrior 2. Stay there, breathe there. Side angle, press your elbow, left elbow against your left knee, reaching up or reaching forward. If you want, left hand on the floor, or if you want, bind your hands behind you. Find your pose. Turn the chest towards the sky. Stay there for the breath. And with the next breath, come back to Warrior 2 position. And with the next inhale, both legs straight. Lift your right heel off the floor. Lift both arms up towards the ceiling. Bend your front knee. Get ready for twist. Palms together next to your heart. Press your right elbow against your left knee. If you find this position too much, drop your right knee. That's perfectly fine. Okay? Stay like this, or right hand on the floor, left arm reaching up or forward. Bind your hands if you wish. Or you have the option again, hook your right hand slightly bit towards the front edge of the mat and just fly. Lift your right leg up. Turn the chest towards the sky. Breathe there, stay there. Try to reach the sky with your left hand. Try to reach something behind you with your right toe. Stay there for a breath. And as you exhale, step back to the previous position, right foot down. And from there, step back to downward facing dog. Make your decision, down dog, plank, child pose, or have your vinyasa. And slowly, wherever you've been, come back to downward facing dog. And from down dog with teeny tiny steps, walk your feet towards your hands. Lower the bum on the floor, sit on the floor, hands behind your knees. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. You already been here today. Both pose. Make sure you're not sinking. Lift your shins parallel to the floor. Stay like this. Or if your body happy, arms parallel to the floor, breathing. Stay like this. Or, I have one more idea. As you exhale, maybe lowering the legs and the arms and the upper body. Inhale back to both pose. Stay as you exhale, all lower down. Inhale, lift. Stay as you exhale, all lower. 2 more times. Inhale. Stay all over. Beautiful. Last time.
Inhale. Stay all over. Inhale. Toes on the floor. Grab your knees. And bring your forehead next to your knees. Stay there for 2 breaths. And from cosmic egg position, slowly lift your head and find your way to come into all 4 position again. And from all 4 position, bring your knees together, separate your feet and sit on the floor. Maybe your body won't agree with this position. In this case, please sit on something, okay? And place your hands on the floor behind you. And again, you have your options. Start to walk your hands backwards and find the position which is yours. Try not to follow me or not to follow any picture in your mind, okay? Maybe this is your pose today. Maybe your forearms on the floor. Maybe this is your pose today. If you're sitting on something, this is your maximum, okay? If your buttocks on the floor, feel free to lower the whole upper body down and down and down. Maybe lift your arms overhead. Find your own particular pose. Lengthening the front of your thigh, the front of your trunk, getting a little bit longer, a little bit softer. Again, back to the picture. Imagine this is your solar panel. Just taking the energy, just absorbing the energy. What you need in your life. Do you allow it to come to you? Do you allow it to step into your life, body, mind, heart? Or you are closed? Stay there for 2 more breaths. One more breath there. And as you exhale, slowly release. Forearms, elbows pressing into the floor. And find your way to come back to all 4 position. And from all 4 position, you are in downward facing dog. Walk a little bit in downward facing dog. Pedal with your feet. Bring the blood flow back into your knees, into your ankles. And now as you exhale, let's have a little challenge, okay? Separate your feet hip-width apart and come into plank position. As you know, you can stay in plank position. If plank is too much, lower your knees down. If you want a little extra challenge, then as you breathing in, lower both heels to the left, lift your right arm up. As you exhale, back to plank. Other side, inhale, heels on the right, lift your left arm up. As you exhale, back to plank. If you want to keep the 2 feet on top of each other, you are more than welcome. As you exhale, feet down, inhale. Now continue working like this. If you want a little extra challenge, have a look. Lift your right arm and lift your forearm on the floor. Right forearm, lower the right forearm on the floor. Lift your left arm up. Left palm on the floor, lift your right arm. Right palm on the floor, lift the left arm. And now change. Left forearm on the floor, lift your right arm. Breathe. And again, right palm down, lift your left arm. Left palm on the floor, lift the right arm. This is the last round. Right forearm on the floor, lift the left arm. Almost there, don't give up. Left palm on the floor, lift the right arm. Right palm on the floor, lift the left arm. Good. Left forearm on the floor, lift the right arm. And now keep both forearms on the floor. Keep your feet hip-width apart. Stay in forearm plank. Drop your knees if it's too much. Or come with me if you wish. Step your right foot to the right, follow with the left. Step back. Step the left to the left, follow with the right. Step back. And again. Right, follow with the left. Step back. Left, follow with the right. Step back. And again. Right. Step back. Do you feel your up? Left. Step back. Beautiful. Step to the right. And back.
Step to the left. And back. One more round. Right. Step back. Left. Step back. Beautiful. Lower the whole body down. Press your palms into the floor next to the chest. Come into all four position. Keeping your knees hip width apart. Tuck your toes under. Hands on the rib cage. You already been here today. Inhale, zip up. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest. Elbows traveling towards each other. Shoulder blades traveling towards each other. Keep looking forward. Make sure you are not looking up. Zipping up. Keep your mind's eye on the center of the body and lifting the ribcage area. Stay there for a breath. Soften everything. And as you exhale, open your knees a little bit wider. Big toes touch. Sit on your heels. Come back to child pose. Exhaling out through your mouth. Release the tension from any body part you felt, you feel, you build up some tension. Everything is super soft. Everything is super relaxed. Stay there for too long, exhale, too long inhale. And from child pose, slowly find your way to come up. Keep sitting on your heels. If you want to change the seated position, that's perfectly fine. Keeping your eyes closed. Have a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhaling out through your mouth. One more time, breathing in. Exhaling out. We went through the first part of the practice. Think through how many times you started to criticize yourself. How many times you steal your own fire, your own power. You thought, I'm not strong enough, I'm not flexible enough, my posture is not looking so beautiful, or probably it's better not to practice yoga anymore in my life because I'm just hopeless. How many times we water the fire we have? And what you think, that will be your reality at one point. So of course, if you don't want to be flexible, keep repeating the mantra and not practicing yoga. I am not flexible enough. If you want to feel small, keep making yourself small. Criticize yourself, judge yourself. It's a perfect recipe. But if you really want to feel you are living and really want to experience the life fully and completely, keep your fire on. Breathing into the center of your body, and again watch as you're breathing into the center, breath by breath, this little fire is getting bigger and bigger. Breathing there. Visualize, imagine this flame is getting bigger and bigger and just burning all of the self-criticism. Burning all of the thoughts, I'm not enough, this and this and this and this and this. Just breathe. And if you feel you're not enough for this, you cannot create big enough flame to burn all of the self-criticism you have. Bring your palms together next to your heart and let's connect with the Divine Father and the Divine Mother again. As you're breathing in, big circle with your arms, lift your arms up towards the sky, reach, 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 reach. And again, hands into PUSHAN MUDRA. And bring the fire, bring the sun, bring the energy down into the center of your body, feeding the flame. And again, inhale. Breathe into the center of your body, your arms reaching up. And as you exhale, bring the color yellow, the color gold, or simply just the light into the center of your body.
Last time, breathing in. And as you exhale, bring it down. Keep your hands into PUSHAN mudra, front of your third chakra, a little bit above the belly button and below the rib cage. Stay there for a couple of breaths. Yes, I am capable. Yes, I am strong enough in my body, in my mind. Yes, I have the right to enjoy the life, to go through the life, to achieve my goals. Yes, this flame, breath by breath, getting stronger and stronger. And I'm putting everything into this flame, doesn't serve me anymore. All of the thoughts, limiting beliefs, self-hatred. Keep your mind's eye in the center of your body in the next couple of minutes. We'll practice a little balancing sequence, which will be a perfect opportunity for you to really practice burning the limiting belief, burning the self-criticism, may leave you coming out of balance. Stay there for a breath. Release your hands down and open your eyes. So as I mentioned, balance. Are you ready for the challenge? Let's go first. Slowly find your way to come into downward facing dog. Come into downward facing dog and with teeny tiny steps walk your feet towards your hands. Keeping your feet hip distance apart, soften your knees, draw a big circle with your arms, come up into standing position, palms together next to your heart. And two really important things to keep your mind, your body in balanced state. First of all, always find a gazing point and lift the pubic bone towards the belly button. Start to engage the center of your body. This is the seat of your fire. All of the energy is traveling into your leg, into your trunk, into your arms. That will keep you centered, that will keep you balanced. And with the next inhale, bring your right knee next to the chest. Option 1, keep your hands behind your knees. Actually, let's do it all together. Keep your hands behind your right knee, okay? Breathe in here. As you exhale, right leg straight. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten your right leg. Continue working like this. This is your version 1, okay? If you want to practice version 2, then hands on your right leg and slowly straighten your right leg. Stay there for 3 breaths. You are in version 1 or version 2. 3 breaths there. If you are in version 2, right hip back, left hip forward. 2 more breaths there. Nice. Stay there. Breathe there. Last inhale, wherever you are. Wherever you are, start to slowly open the right leg to the right side. So if you are in version 2, grab the right big toe with the first 2 fingers and slowly moving your right leg towards the side. Okay? If you are in version 2, hand behind the knee or on the knee and open your leg to the side. Okay? Find your option, find your version. Stay there for 2 breaths wherever you are. Beautiful. Last breath there. Eye on a gazing point. Back to the previous pose. Bend your right knee. Bring your right knee next to the chest. Palms together next to your heart. Lift your arms up towards the sky. Reach. As you exhale, flex your right foot. Imagine there is something super heavy behind you, a big rock. And you want to push this rock away as your arms might be reaching towards the sun, might be arms alongside of your body. Okay? Find your version. Inhale, arms reaching up. As you exhale, warrior 3. Legs traveling back, the chest, the upper body kind of the chest following your leg, okay? Inhale. If you want to practice PUSHAN mudra, you are more than welcome. Bringing the energy into the center of your body, exhaling out. Beautiful, last time, breathing in. And exhaling out. Eye on the gazing point. Through your legs, through your arms. You are like a little starfish. Little star. Breathe into the center of your body. Zipping up your invisible trouser. Stay there for the breath. As you exhale, both feet on the floor, hip distance apart, folding forward. Grab your elbows, soften your knees a little bit, allow your head to be super heavy, and just hang here. If you want, keep your arms hanging. Stay there for the breath, exhaling it through your mouth. And with the next inhale, soften your knees, huge circle with your arms, lift your arms up. As you exhale, hands next to your heart. Stay there for the breath. Feel the earth underneath, feel the support of the Mother Earth. Breathe in, feel the support of your Divine Father. And connect with the center of your body. Every inhale, breathe into the center, creating bigger and bigger flame. And whatever happened on the first side, probably you at least once you thought, oh my God, my balance is not with me today. Oh my God, I cannot do this posture. Oh my God, it's too challenging. Just acknowledge the fact how this side behaved, how your mind was on this side. And just breathe into the center. Breathe into the center. Color yellow or gold. Make the little flame bigger and bigger and bigger, stronger and stronger and stronger. You can do it. Whatever you want to achieve in your life, you can do it. And open your eyes if your eyes being closed. Bring your left knee next to the chest, hands behind your knee. Don't forget, you have 2 options at least. Breathe in here. As you exhale, zip up and slowly straighten your left leg. Inhale. As you exhale, left leg straight. Beautiful. Continue working like this. Or if you want to practice the other version, slowly place your hand on the sole of the left foot, and as you're straightening your left leg, stay there for 3 more breaths. Version 1, version 2, 3 more breaths there. Only 2 more breaths. Breathing through your feet, through your legs, into the center of your body. Bigger and bigger flame there. Last breath there. Get ready to open the left leg to the side. Version 1, version 2, doesn't matter. Slowly open your left leg to the left. Eye on a gazing point, keep zipping up. You are super strong. Your Divine Mother, your Pachamama is supporting you. Breathing through your roots, through the legs, into the center of your body. Your Divine Father is there to support you. Breathe in the energy into the center. Last breath there. Beautiful. Soften your left knee, bring the left knee back to the center, palms together next to your heart. Inhale, arms reaching up, flex your left foot. Imagine you pushing the big rock away from you, just still slightly bit lifted, back muscles working. And again, inhale, lift, 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 lift. Don't forget you can practice your hand gesture, your mudra. Don't forget you can change the position of your hands, of your arms. Beautiful. And again, 2 more times. Exhaling out. Back muscles working, your chest, your back is not collapsing. Last time. Inhale. And exhaling out. Stay there for 3 breaths. Breathing through the right leg, the energy from the earth. Breathing through the leg which is in the air, through the arms, the energy from the sun. You are super strong. You have your own superpower. Last breath there. As you exhale, both feet on the floor, folding forward. Exhale out fully and completely. Stay there for the breath. And slowly bend your knees, lower the bum on the floor. Vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly lie down on your back. Lift your legs and lift your arms up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers, just the first 2 fingers pointing towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, Slowly lower the left leg, lift the head, lift the chest, try to reach the sky, and after twist the chest to the right, arms outside of the right leg. Okay, this is what we will do 10 times on each side. Okay, inhale, lift. As you exhale, twist to the left. Breathe in. Exhale out, twist to the right. Breathe in. Right leg down, twist to the left. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Lift both shoulder blades off the floor. Breathe in. As you exhale, left leg down, twist to the right. Breathe in. Lower the right leg, twist to the left. Breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale out. Breathe in. Left leg down, twist to the right. Inhale. Right leg down, twist to the left. Breathe in. Exhale. Exhale out. Breathe in. Twist to the right. Twist to the left. Let's do it 2 more times. Twist. 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 Beautiful. Bring your knees close to the chest. Hug your knees next to the chest, hands behind your knees, and roll up into seated position. And from seated pose, immediately we are moving into all 4 position. Keep your knees hip distance apart, tuck your toes under. You know what is coming, we already been here a couple of times. Zip up, hands on your ribcage, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Keep your hands behind on the ribcage, keep your thumbs behind your ribs. And lift the chest, elbows, shoulder blades traveling towards each other. This is the 3rd time this morning you've been in this position, or this afternoon or this evening you've been in this position. Stay there if you wish. Or maybe your body happy to move a little bit further, hands on your pelvis. Maybe your body move a little bit further, hands on your heels. Keep looking forward. Maybe you untucking your toes. Make sure your thighs still right angle to the floor. Breathe into the front. If that's available, look up or look backwards. Keep your awareness on the front of your body, your little solar panel. Breathe into the center. The flame is getting bigger and bigger. Stay there for 2 breaths. And as you exhale, slowly release. Come into child pose. Give a little break for the back of your body. Hands underneath your forehead, or if you want, arms next to your body. Exhaling out through your mouth. Release whatever is not serving the fire, not feeding your fire. Last breath in. And with the next inhale, walk your hands towards your knees, and let's find a way to come into seated position. Okay? Come into seated position that your legs are straight in front of you, and open your legs slightly bit wider. We continue twisting a little bit the spine. Inhale, lift both arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, turn your upper body towards the right. Place your hands on the mat behind you. Turn the belly button, okay, the center of your body, the fireplace, turn it towards the floor. Maybe that will help you, or that will create a little lift, a little elevation in the back foot. Inhale, back to neutral position, arms reaching up. As you exhale, other side, turn the chest towards the left. Turn the belly button towards the floor, right leg straight a bit, might be lifted. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, twist to the right, turn the chest towards the right. Inhale. As you exhale, twist to the left. Breathing in. One more time on each side. As you exhale, twist. Turn the belly button even more towards the floor. Inhale. As you exhale, twist. Inhale back to the center. Lift your arms up. Flex your feet, open your fingers nice and wide. Imagine you breathing in through your feet, through the legs, through your hands, through your arms, into the center of your body. Breathe in the warmth, breathe in the energy, breathe in the power, breathe in life. Your flame is so big now that you're physically able to feel the warmth in your body. Just just throw everything into this fire, doesn't serve you anymore. Burn what you think I'm not capable to do. Burn all of the pictures which are making you or showing you a teeny tiny person. You are the son or the daughter of a divine father and a divine mother. There is only one of you. There is only one of you. And this is yours. Look after this huge present you have. Don't think it's faulty. Don't think it's broken. It is perfect as it is. You are perfect as you are. Stay there for a breath. Breathe in, I am perfect. I am powerful. I am enough. And slowly release your hands. And from there, open your legs as wide as it is available for you in this very moment. Feel free to sit on something. Feel free to bend your knees a little bit. Fingertips on the floor in front of you. Breathe in here, and we will folding forward. As you exhale, try to reach something in front of you with your chest. Keep the back of your legs and keep the spine long. Breathing in here. Maybe this is your forward for today. That's perfectly fine. As you exhale, stay in the pose, or if your body happy, keeping your spine long, walking your hands away from you. And again, breathing in through the legs, into the center of your body, through the crown of the head, into the center of your body. Remind yourself, breath by breath, you have the superpower. And just allow your body to soften into the pose. My body, you will find your body is softening into the pose. Awful this morning, or maybe not. Stay there, breathe there. Two more breaths wherever you are. Exhale out whatever doesn't serve you anymore. Just everything is going into the fire which doesn't serve you anymore. Stay there for the breath. And with the next inhale, walk your hands back towards you. Oh yeah. And from there, open your legs as wide as it is available. If you want to sit on something, you are more than welcome. If you want to keep your knees bent, you are more than welcome. Fingertips on the floor. Inhale, flex both feet, lengthen the back of the leg. And as you exhale, keep the spine nice and long. Try to reach your computer with the chest, okay? Someone pulling the chest, your heart traveling forward. Not the chin, not towards the floor, the chest, your heart forward. Stay in the pose, whichever is yours. Feel free to close your eyes. Walk your hands as far as your body allows you to do it. Breathing in through your feet, through the legs, into the center of your body, through the arms, through the head, the top of your head, through the trunk, into the center of your body. Don't forget every single inhale, bringing physically fresh oxygenated air into your body. What the fire needs. Fresh oxygenated air. So you're physically creating a little more. So you're physically inviting the possibility to this fire to grow, and energetically. And visualize it. Stay one more breath wherever you are. And with the next inhale, really teeny tiny bit release the pose. Walk your hands towards the right. Keep your right hand on the floor, inside of your right leg. Options, left hand on your lower back. Imagine I'm standing behind you, I'm pulling your left shoulder back. Maybe this is your posture. Maybe lift your left arm up towards the sky. Maybe reach towards the sides. If that's available, you can grab your foot, your toes with your hand. Again, choose the option, choose the position which is yours. Stay there, breathe there. 3 long inhale, 3 long exhale. Breathing into the side of the body. This fire is not two-dimensional. It's not just a drawn picture. It has dimensions towards the front, back, sides, up and down. So now you're creating a little extra space in the side for this fire. Breathe the oxygenated air, creating space. 1 more breath. Back to the previous position. Both hands on the floor, inside of your right leg. And walking your hands towards the center. Stay there for the breath. And with the next breath, walk your hands towards the left. Your left hand inside of your left leg, right hand on your lower back. Turn the chest towards the sky. Breathe in here. And again, you have your options. Reach up. Reach forward. Or maybe grab your foot with your hands. Find your option, find the softness. No strain. While you are here, you are creating space. You are creating a little bit bigger fire. You are feeding the fire just with everything doesn't serve you anymore. You have a chance now. Visualize this huge flame now. It's like a bonfire, not a teeny tiny flame anymore. And just bring everything into the fire and just put everything into the fire doesn't serve you anymore. Stay there for the breath. Slowly release both hands on the floor, inside of your left leg. Walk your hands back towards the center. Stay there again for 3 breaths. Watch maybe your body went a little bit further. You find a little more softness, more space. Last breath there. And as you're walking your hands back closer to you, place your hands behind your knees, bend both knees, and again your feet, your legs front of you. Last time, both position, okay? Roll the shoulders back, and again you have your options, so feel free to choose the option which is yours. Toes on the floor, or lift your shins parallel to the floor, or straighten your legs. If you want, you can open your legs slightly bit wider. If you want, you can grab the big toes with the first 2 fingers. Legs separated, legs together. Find your option, find your position. Stay there, breathe there. 3 long inhale, 3 long exhale. You are the sun. You are the daughter, you are the son of the sun of the earth. Enjoy their support. They are always there for you. And as you exhale, find a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Rest your hands on your legs. If you want, you can bring your hands back into the hand gesture, into PUSHAN mudra. Have a nice deep inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, open the mouth, exhale out. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Last time, breathing in. Exhaling out. If you want to stay in this pose, you are more than welcome. If If you want to lie down on your back, come into Shavasana, you are more than welcome. Find your pose, find your adjustments. Keeping your mind's eye on the center of your body. With every single inhale, you're still feeding the fire. Now the fire is huge, strong, super bright. If you do the practice in the night, your neighbors are definitely able to see the fire. So big. Maybe people from the next village, next town, next city are able to see the fire. It's so big. It's burning everything, doesn't serve you anymore. So feel free to use a couple of moments, couple of minutes to think through your life. What do you want to achieve? Where you want to be? What kind of life you want to live? And as you're going through your dreams, probably some thought will pop into your mind. I would like to have a big house, but I don't have enough money, for example. Throw the I don't have enough money into the fire, because maybe it's true right now. But who knows? It's not a fact. Maybe it won't be right tomorrow, 5 minutes later. Same with your job, same with your creativity, same with your relationship. Everything is going into the fire, burn everything, because probably at one point in your life it was helping you, it was serving you. Say thank you for this thought and now just go into the fire. You don't need it anymore. It's not your truth anymore. You have the power. You have the power to build a life you want to live. The responsibility is yours. However is your life right now, whatever you think, whatever you feel right now, everything is because of you. You created it. There is no one to point. There is no one to blame. This is your life, your choices. If you're not happy with your life, you always have a chance to change it. Make different decisions. You have the power. You have the fire within. You have the support of your Divine Father and your Divine Mother. You always have this breath. You always have the earth underneath. You can surrender if you start to get a little bit tired. Dream big. Dream big. Wake up your inner fire and achieve your dreams. In this body you have only one life. Use every moment, every hour, every week, year to create this life for yourself and enjoy. Enjoy the journey. And when you are there, you can just lean back, smile. You done it. Imagine this picture now that you are there. Find a smile on your face. Find a smile in your heart. You done it. Because you can do it. Claim the power back into your life. And enjoy the ride. Enjoy the journey.